What's up YouTube, Cosmic Dogeron here. I just got first place at the Generation Duels, if anyone remembers that, if that still exists. I got first place last time at the UDS playing Zexal, and this time I chose Zexal, but instead of Minerva Turbo, I played overpowered Zoo, not just full powered, because you get to do things that you can't do in the regular format. So here we go. In Zexal you can play 3 Terratops, 1 Tarkin de Borg, I did draw into it. 3 Rats, which is busted because you can make a lot more busted plays. 3 Whiptail, because you use that in every single format. Ultimate Rare is going to look nice. Unlike the other one, you actually play 2 Thoroughblades and no Ram. You actually never comes up to Ram. You never use it, it's just dead. Almost no one used it when Rat was at 3. Some people tried it, it really didn't help. They only used it against Paleozoics, but obviously no one's using Paleozoics. 3 Ghost Ogres in the main deck. It really helped out a lot against the other formats. I was playing against Fusion, so Glad Beast, I would just pop their stuff when it came out. I would just basically blow up their boards because none of the cards back then were like floaters, so popping the card and also disrupting them, it really helped out. What most people don't remember, you can use 3 maxis in every format besides Arc 5. So I just, right before it started, I picked up 2. I actually got in line right as the thing was about to start, so they gave me an extra 5 minutes to fill out a deck list because I already had the money and the registration slip. And then the rest is pretty much similar. 3 Barrages, 3 Tankies. I actually would have kept 3 Bodies as a shield because a lot of cards back then were pretty pop. Lots of explosions, lots of destruction. There weren't that many like non-targeting removal, targeting non-destruction, so it really helped out a lot. People were still running Dark Holes and Raigekis. I had to take out Imperial Order from the regular thing because Imperial Order is actually banned in all the formats except for Arc 5. 2 Potted Desires, I actually decided to keep this and risk banishing Rat, but that was fine. It actually saved me because I had banished 10, none of them were Rats, and I drew into Barrage and a Raigeki, which ended up winning. This is still great in the format, especially with Tankies. You just put the Tankies back in when you shuffle back all the Rats. It really helped out a lot. 2 Cosmic Cyclone, just because back row kind of sucks. There were a lot of back row heavy decks. Enemy Controller, that's just a side out. I never used it. Raigeki, it's even stronger against older decks. Book of Moon is still Book of Moon, really good disruption. And then this was half good, half bad. One of my matchups, I think it was half. No, one of my matchups was against a pure main deck. It was Harpies, Yugi format Harpies, where you could use Feather Duster and all those busted cards and spells. So this was dead. My second match was against Glaz, my third was a bye, the fourth was that, so yeah. And then 3 Strike, because it's still good in every format, and then 1 Combo. One thing I want to say about Generation Duel is that Zexal is the strongest format. Almost none of the formats can compete except maybe the regular Arc 5, because you got Shockmaster, triple Rats, triple Damage Juggler, triple Maxi, triple Speedroid Terratop, triple Tour Guide, triple Dante, triple Beatrice. Like, Xyz basically outclasses all that stuff. They actually ran out of Zexal mats from yesterday's format. It was 4 Zexals. Was it 4 Zexals? How many people were in the yesterday were playing Zexal format?
I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, but they definitely ran out of Zexal formats, so when I got first place, they actually didn't have any Zexal mats, so they let me choose whichever I want, and I like the first half of Arc 5, so I just got Arc 5. Oh right, extra deck. So my third round was a bye, so after 10 minutes they gave me the match win. I just went in line to get a token. So for the extra deck, I can make this MX Saber Invoker. I wish I played Totemberg because I forgot about that card entirely. Hammer Kong, Excite on 9. I never made it. This should have been Shockmaster, but I couldn't grab one from someone. I couldn't find anyone with it, and the one I had is at home. But there were definitely moments where I had 3 level 4s where I could have just made Shockmaster, called spells and win, or against other decks. call traps and win, calls monsters and win. It's Shockmaster. Double Emerald because you have 3 rats and you can always make a rank 4 with a triple rat combo and the other busted combos that you have. There was one combo where I special summoned a Speedroid, Terratop, made the rat, made the whole combo and all that. And then I normal summoned Thoroughblade so I could pitch and draw again. I used, what do you call it? I made Emerald with it, detached the rat, shuffle back the 2 rats, then I made Trident. No, I attached a rat, summoned another rat from the deck, attached a Trident to that, used Trident's effect to pop the Emerald, and used the other rat that was under the Trident to make summon a second Trident so I can make a second rank 4, second Emerald. Made that, made a second Emerald, and then recycled the 2 rats and the Emerald just right back in there. So I ended up making 5 rats in a turn with just Speedroid, Terratop, and Thoroughblade, just because they all have, there's so many different names in the extra deck that you can keep using on rat, so that you could cycle through. Yeah, so 2 of those, 1 Borbo, 2 Tiger Mortar, 2 Broad Bull. You don't need the 3rd one because you can recycle so much. Rat always dumps combo, you don't need to dump Ram. 2 Chicanine, you don't need the 3rd, and 2 Trident. And basically you just kill them with advantage so much, and you have a lot more draw power in the full power Zexal or overpower Zexal, and then 1 Tornado Dragon for the other formats. And then for the side deck, 3 Flying Seas because I knew Zexal was going to be the strongest deck, and my finals was a Zexal mirror match of Minerva. No, it was actually Clown Blade with 1 Minerva in the extra deck, Zoodiac with triple rats and everything. I knew that was going to be the finals, so I put in Flying Seas in there. Ash Blossom, which basically wrecked every other deck. Abyss Dweller in case I faced full power Zexal BA or anything else that had floating. 2 Kaijus just in case I had a boss monster. There was a Masterpiece player that was playing with the, what was it, the Synchro format or the...
He played Arc V because he forgot that there's 3 Stormforth in Synchro format.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he played Arc 5 because he didn't know there was, you could play 3 Stormforth in 5D's format. But if I got paired against him, I would just use that to out Masterpiece. Cosmic Cyclone for more removal, Anti-Spell Fragrance, it's good going first. And then Forbidden Apocrypha. I never actually used this, but this is good against Generation Duels because Fusion Synchro Xyz, you just flip that and it gets rid of it. And that's basically it, yeah.